welcome to a new series of LPs. This is your host, Liberty. And today, it is the 2nd of November. It is not the 2nd of Halloween. Anyhow, because of that, we have a whole series of games to LP from the RPGmaker.net Halloween event. This year, unlike other years, everyone who joined was asked to take an old game that they had made in the past, or had started making, or had thought about making, and take the ideas and whatever, the structure of the game, and finish it, or attempt to finish it, or at least bring it back to life with a bit of CPR. So that's what is going on. And this is one of the ones that actually finished. There were 18. Oh my god, so many. Well, I think 18? Might have been 17. There were quite a few who actually finished on time, and this is now going into the 1 minute mark, so guess what? I'm just going to play the damn game. This is Cave Adventure. Let's go. Again, I don't know who made it, because I'm a big noob, and I don't check that shit. Recently, monsters have appeared in this cave, and many people have been attacked. Your mission is to explore the cave and solve the problem. Ooh, explore the problem and solve the cave. Alright, I see a few issues already. Nothing too major. Woo! Cliff Heights. Cliff Heights. See, from there across to here, that should have been one more tile high, because there's an indent up the top there. Also, there was a spelling mistake in the thing. Do not enter! But the game tells me I must! Oh. I see. Oh, wow, box of supplies. Good. Oh, we have a team. We have Daniel, Joseph, Tara, and Jess. Okay, let's check out. We have the warrior Daniel with stuff, the swordsman with more stuff, the archer, who apparently is also the healer, and the mage, who is going to kick ass because it looks like it's the normal thing. Oh wait, didn't even give him a reason, a reason for being. All right, let's get into this cave, shall we? Hello, we heard there was treasure. We want the treasure. Whoa, oh, random battle encounters. A slime emerged. Let's see how. Alright, so don't really need much in the way of, don't really need to think much at the moment. Maybe, ooh, slime juice. Yummy. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll gladly take that. Oh jeez. Please, game makers out there, invest or look for a script that does not, look, there is an issue with the default battle encounter system. I've said this a million times. I'll probably say it a million more. Basically, there is always the chance for one-step encounters. It's a very easy thing to fix, actually. If you go to the script area where that code is kept, you can actually add a plus and a number on the end of the script. It should be default, I think it is rand plus rand x plus rand x plus 1. Now what that does is it randomly generates a number from whatever number you put in the system to 0 and again. So it's like if you put 30 in, it'll randomly generate a number from 0 to 30, and so it'll be like the randomly generated number, and then plus 1. The plus 1 makes it so that you do get a chance, there's no chance of not getting a battle, in which case it won't re-roll. So, because it re-rolls, battle encounters re-roll after a battle or after you leave an area. It's not really a complicated system. So, you just change the +1 to whatever the lowest amount you would like. Oh, 10 healing herbs, okay. So, personally, I prefer like 13 to 15 steps between battles at the least. So but then again, I use a custom battle system, a custom encounter system, so that it usually rolls between 30 and 60 or 60 and 80, depending. But steps per battle before you get into another battle, because otherwise it's just too crazy. But yeah, basically it's really because if you don't put that in, there's always going to be the chance that you can get just 1 step or less than 10 step battles, and that's really annoying. So far the system is just the default battle system. I mean, I don't hate the default battle system. I do enjoy it when it's used well, and it can be used well. It really can. It's like, I've seen some pretty interesting things done with it, even if you're only using the default monsters and stuff. Actually, I don't recommend you just leave them all default. I mean, you can. They're already set out in such a way that they scale well with the characters and the default stats and everything. Pickaxe, eh? Oh, okay. My pickaxe is stronger than... my iron axe. That's a bit weird. Anyway, so yeah, I don't mind the default battle system as long as it's not made too hard. Some people really buff up the enemies in that, and it's like, oh my god, I cannot beat this enemy. Frankly, if it doesn't matter how good your game is if your players can't get through the battles. If they can't get through the battles, then they're never going to see how cool your game actually is, because they're just going to give up in frustration. The idea is to present a good challenge, but not so much that they get frustrated, and to keep them non-bored. See, this isn't too bad. It's pretty easy. It is pretty default. You know, it's quite default-ish. I'm not a big hater on default. A lot of people hate it to pieces. They're like, oh my god, default, oh my god. And it's like, hey, chill, calm down, dude. It's not so bad. At least it's balanced in the player's favor. It is a bit easy. Hammer was found. Let me guess. Mage chick? No. Nah. Maybe if there's a boss coming up. But then again, the boss might not have, be able to be stunned. Battle system, hooty-dooty-dooty-doo. And so far the game, I mean, I'm not really given much characterization so far. I mean, I'm only in one area. Hey, level up! No levels, no skills learned. It's good that they actually gave... oh, crap. Give me that. What? Okay, thank you. Sometimes, for some reason, my... because I use... whoop. Because I use, the insert... I use the number pad and... right shift. Ooh, easy. Hard hat. Ah, yes. This is a construction area. So 32, 23, 18, 14. Yeah, I think you need a bit more. What was I saying? Something. Wow. Wow, brain fart. My brain, wow. Wow, I really cannot remember what I was saying. That is so... wow. Something about... something? Mustn't have been that important. I find it funny that some of the battlers are forward facing and other ones are more sideways leaning. It's kind of weird because you expect something that was made in a pack to be all facing one way. I don't hate it. It's good because it gives people who have side facing away. You know what we need more of? Oh, this is the eternal conundrum. What we need more of are more battler packs. If you don't already know, rpgmakerweb.com or .net.com. Well, RPG Maker Web, which is the official RN site, they have a lot of packs that you can buy of resources. And oh, look at that! Like that was a 1, 2, 3 step. It's more common than people think. People are like, oh yeah, but what's the chances of you actually getting a less than 10? It's strangely, I don't know however the game rolls it, but for some reason it's pretty damn common. It's a lot more common than people expect. It's like, yeah, but there's like a 1 in 500 chance of getting that. And it's like, yeah, well, guess what? 1 in 500 chance happens every day, sunshine. So, yeah. So there's resource packs that you can buy, and most of the, well, I'd say all of them are pretty damn, well, what's this? Excuse me? Excuse me? What the fuck just happened? Random teleportation! Where's the treasure chest gone? I know I didn't fall off the edge or something. I better not have fallen off the edge or something. I got ripped off! Where's my treasure chest, you bastards? I wanted that chest. Anyway, so what we need more of, I think, are battler packs. Because you don't really get much. We've got a lot of music packs and quite a few tile and character set packs. But there's not really much in the way of battler packs. Oh, I fell down. Well, that makes more sense. Yeah, so there aren't many battler packs. And finding packs that actually, I mean, there's Thalzon's, and his work is pretty cool, but it doesn't fit most well, it doesn't fit certain types of games. It's a rather cartoony style, and when you're going for something a bit more serious, despite the fact that some of his monsters are incredibly cool looking and that, sometimes you want something that's a little more, not realistic necessarily, but something a bit more grimdark, or a bit set in a different style. And it would be nice to see more variation in graphical packs that are offered. I know we've gotten some 1 or 2 sound packs. Sound packs would also be nice to see more of, because they're very rare, and additional sounds are pretty cool. So that everybody doesn't have the same blip blop blip blip and choo choo and stuff. But yeah, it's just a little. Oh, demo over. Well, that was quick and fast, and sort of not really furious, but quick and fast. Well, that was kind of okay. I can deal with that. Okay. I'll stop talking about random battle packs and stuff, because I was expecting the game to go a bit longer and have more to talk about. Now I will talk about the game itself. Graphic-wise, it's RTP. A lot of it is default stuff. The mapping isn't bad. It does the job pretty well. I mean, apart from that one error, didn't really notice any others. I'll admit, I wasn't exactly having my eyeballs straight on the screen saying, "Touch toe out of place," kind of thing. Because it's a Let's Play, not a Let's Try, and that means that I'm not quite as judgmental as I usually am. Yay! The battle system is default. A lot of it is default. It doesn't really have much customization in it. In fact, it was a very bland. It could have had some more reason than just go through these caves. And maybe some characterization for the characters to make it different from every other game. Well, what it really felt like was somebody opened a project, said, "I'ma make me a gam," and then just randomly mapped a few maps, and then threw in some random encounters and said, "Gamag done." Not saying that you did that, whoever made this. It's just because it has a very big lack of real, like, personal content that would make the game different to other games. It came off very, very empty, and I hate using the word shallow because it's got connotations to it that aren't quite right, but in the same vein, it is, on the other hand, it is pretty shallow. And that's like the perfect word to kind of describe it. It doesn't really have anything of substance in the game that would make people want to play it. Sorry if this is harsh, and if it's your first game, it's a good start. You've got the basics down where it comes to mapping, and you just need to work on story. There was only like one, there was a spelling mistake. You know, people overlook things. I mean, you don't have to be, even English professors overlook words sometimes, so you know, it's not a huge deal for one spelling mistake. That's actually not a bad deal. However, the fact that that spelling mistake was in the only piece of written language that there was in the game, apart from "you found X," which is generated naturally by if you make chest found item, that's actually generated by itself. So the fact that the writing that you did, which was only like a couple of lines, yeah, you might want to look into working on writing, you know, giving the player something to actually connect with in the game, because as you saw, I didn't really have much to comment on. I just walked around, collected a few treasures, and leveled up, fought default monsters in the default battle system with default skills and non-default items, which was okay. I commented about that. Non-default items, that's good. But, you know, everything else was pretty default. So, that's something to work on. Don't take that to mean that you're a bad game maker or anything like that. No, usually it's, it just means that you've got to find a way to inject your personality and the story you want to tell into a game. And it can be a hard thing to do and to pull off properly. A lot of people try and fail, and then they get up and try again. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you learn, and that's how you get better at it. So, to whoever created Cave Adventure, go for it. You know, you've got a solid base to build on, so build on that, take what's there, and keep injecting yourself, your story, your characters into it, and make a game that you look forward to making. And if this is one of those old games that just got remade, and it was the first game of somebody who's really, really, really good at game making now. Look how far you've come! Yay! Alright, I'm going to leave that here. I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you all enjoyed this little demo play. Yeah. Next time, I don't know what I'll be playing, but I'll see you then. So, well, see you later, guys. Have a good night, day, whatever, wherever you are, and take care of yourself and each other. So, ciao for now.